Hi Capricorn, this is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to do a January 2021 reading, so a New Year's reading for you, just so that we can tap in and see what's really going to happen with this new year. I know we're all excited, new year, new energy. We can really use some change right now, I feel. So let's hope that 2021 brings about some great positive changes. All right, Capricorn. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If for some reason it doesn't really resonate fully with you, check out your birth chart and check out your placements in your birth chart, because you could very well be in one of those energies right now. And this is also a collective reading, so this won't pertain to every single Capricorn, not fully. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. If you haven't already, please check out my Facebook page, By Luna's Light. I do a lot of the live videos on there, especially for full moon and new moon. I will be doing one, I believe, for New Year's as well. And I also post my videos from here on there as well. And if any of this resonates fully with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to pop those into the comments box below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. I also have a new option for donations, so if you feel inclined to donate towards my readings, it goes towards equipment, new cards, anything that can really help me move forward in this YouTube channel and getting some more readings out to you. Yeah, anything helps, so. But don't feel inclined to do so either. All right. So, right off the bat, I'm going to show you that I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And we're going to tap into your energy. What do my Capricorn need to know for the new year, for 2021? January 2021. 3 cards, please. Okay. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck is Strengthening Bonds. I'm really getting a deep connection with your ancestral line. Perhaps you're really tapping into some ancestral healing right now, reconnecting with family members in long distance ways or some sort, but really reconnecting with your roots. But this is also strengthening bonds of any sort. So if you're in a relationship, you can be really trying to reconnect with them at this time. Perhaps there's something going on that's kind of pulling you two apart a little bit, and you need to take that time to strengthen the bond. Okay, I'm also going to pull some Romance Angel cards for you to get a more balanced reading. Now, since you can't see the cards on the table, I will be holding them up for you as usual as I go. What do my Capricorn need to know in regards to their love life for January 2021? What will the birth of the new year bring for my Capricorn in regards to love? 3 cards, please. Okay, it says very soon on the bottom of the deck. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So especially with the turning of this new year, manifestation is at an all-time high. We are currently tapping into the full moon energy to release all that we no longer need to bring with us into 2021. And once we come into 2021, we'll be in manifestation mode. So we'll be making those New Year wishes and just really putting out to the universe what we want to move forward with in 2021. So it's a good time to release, heal, and move forward. Okay. Now I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot to clarify the oracle cards on the table here. So your very first one is awaiting results. Now this is something that you've put a lot of time and energy into. You can see that it's something that has grounded you in the past, has kind of made you feel more secure and centered in yourself even. It could really be a relationship. It could be something like your work that you've been putting a lot of hard work into, maybe yourself. But either way, you are waiting to see the rewards from putting in that time and energy. You are really waiting to bring in everything that you've been working towards, which is a lot of work. Let's clarify awaiting results for my Capricorn. What is this in regards to? I just heard the words commitment. Spirit is talking about a commitment. You're awaiting the results, waiting for some commitment to come through. Okay. And of course, the first card that comes through is the High Priest. So the High Priest very much speaks to learning a lot of lessons, life lessons, but also it can also pertain to like a higher commitment, a higher calling. It could be a commitment through relationships. So perhaps a proposal of some sort, really connecting and committing to your person, perhaps finalizing that commitment as in you are for sure my partner. If there is some clarity needed there still. Either way, this is very much, it can be like the marriage card. It can be even just life lessons, or a paradigm shift. But I really feel like they're talking about a commitment here because Spirit came through with that word, and they're showing that you're no longer at a stalemate. So a decision has been made or needs to be made. No longer waiting around for someone to make up their mind, or you have made up your mind. You're moving forward. Now, it could be that you're not feeling so strong right now. Maybe the relationship isn't feeling so strong. There is a sense of vulnerability here. That's okay. Like, you kind of need to get vulnerable to have those serious conversations, so to speak. And it looks like we're talking about a divine masculine of some sort here. So energy is not gender specific, of course. So this can pertain to you or your person. Doesn't necessarily mean like, and we all, okay, so I'll show you the card. Here's the Emperor. This is the divine masculine. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. So it could be you tapping into your own masculine energy, or it could be the masculine identifying partner. Either way, here's the Emperor. He is coming forward. He is kind of a twin flame energy, I feel. And there's a lot of lessons behind this person. There's a lot of lessons, I feel like a lot of stability in some sense. It's like perhaps, your life might have been a little chaotic prior to this relationship, and maybe there is still some chaos, but there is a part of you perhaps that feels secure and safe with this person. Now, this person coming forward should be like epitomizing strength and security and consistency and family structure, rooted groundedness, all of the above. If that doesn't sound like your partner, perhaps they also need to tap into their own divine energy, divine masculine energy. But they are in the upright, so maybe they're getting their stuff together. Maybe they're starting to fully commit. Because you do have the Magician card here. So you are manifesting at a high frequency, very high rate. you have all of the tools that you need to make this happen. I feel like you guys have a sturdy foundation. Even if there have been some like bumps along the way, you guys have this way of communicating properly. So I feel like, you know, things are really starting to build momentum, and, you know, you're really manifesting a lot into your life here, and that's what you're possibly waiting for, is that commitment from this person. And here's the High Priestess. So Spirit really wants you to follow your intuition on this. You know, and if you can see there's the number 2 in Roman numerals, but there's duality there. So I feel like you guys mirror each other a lot. I also feel like you guys are divine counterparts of some sort. So you are very much here to come into each other's lives, to teach each other a lot of lessons. And if you can see, like, you can see the mirroring right there, you know? So there's a lot of lessons being passed back and forth between you two, and they're not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not always easy lessons, but Spirit is very much saying, hey, like, your intuition's at an all-time high right now. Follow that. Follow and trust your instincts with this one. They're sending you a lot of messages, so listen for that too. Okay, so now you have Healing Begins. Wow, you can see that's right in the heart, right in the soul center right there. A lot of healing. I feel like a lot of healing has been taking place already, but this is a new sort of healing. So I feel like maybe, you know, you've taken the time to heal yourselves. You're really seeking to do that, but you're also, like, this kind of healing is now kind of healing the relationship in a sense. Because I feel like when you guys were doing your own work, which is definitely needed, you guys are now ready to come together and kind of rehash everything that was kind of troublesome in your relationship. So now you guys can come together a lot more balanced and start healing the relationship a bit more. But that does take 2 people. So, you know, if they're not going to reciprocate, be aware of that. Okay, Healing Begins. Okay. So now we have the King of Swords. You could be dealing with a air sign, so a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. They are in the reverse right now, though. So perhaps they're the ones who also need to start doing healing. Perhaps you have done your healing. You have been doing the work, but they haven't fully been doing it. So because he is in the reverse. So either communication has been cut with this person for the time being, or they're not able to speak their truth really right now. Perhaps they're not seeing things clearly, and that could be it. They're really not seeing things from your perspective or entertaining your perspective, and they're not seeing things clearly because we have the Hangman in reverse. So normally in the upright, when he's reversed, it's talking about a new perspective, seeing a new perspective, entertaining other ideas. But he's in the reverse, so he's really refusing to see things from a different angle. It's kind of a stubborn energy coming through where they might say that they're entertaining that idea, but perhaps they just don't have the capacity right now to see something from another person's side because they have a lot of karma to work through. So this is very much lessons that need to come to an end. Cycles, you can see they're honoring the moon, which is a giant cycle, and it's shadow work too. So I feel like there is a lot more work that needs to be done on their part before you guys can fully come back into union or into a solid union. And that's probably why you're waiting. you're waiting for that commitment, but they're not able to give it at this time fully because they have all this work that still needs to be done. All this stuff tying them to the past, all this karma coming through that. I mean, it could be good or bad karma, but I really feel like, there's a lot of lessons here that they need to work on, but they're kind of refusing to do it. So the Hermit card, they're refusing to do the inner work right now. They're not going in deep. They're not trying to heal their situation or themselves. They're just kind of trying to avoid it. They're trying to stick their head in the sand, so to speak, and pretend that it's not there. And that only leads to feeling trapped, feeling isolated, feeling stuck, very stuck, not knowing how to get out of a situation that, potentially if they took off that blindfold and undid their bind somehow, they could easily just walk right through these swords, but it's all in their mind. Their mind is reeling at this time, I feel like. And they're trying to, I almost want to say, stop it through addictions, either drugs or alcohol, trying to numb the pain, numb the thoughts racing through their minds. And so they're just kind of in this stagnant, stuck energy still. But I feel like, because then we have this card. Now this could pertain to you moving away from this situation. This is a transition in life. Now, this could be pertaining to your person too. They're going through a pretty rough transition in their life. And they are pulling through it, but at a very slow pace, I feel. So that's why you've been waiting and waiting. They are moving in the right direction. This is upright, and it's a positive transition through life, or an actual move. Maybe they're actually moving, like residency, like moving residence or moving towns, anything like that. Either way, they are pushing forward at a slow pace and are trying to get away from this mess. Okay. You just have to be more patient still, unfortunately. You might be waiting for quite some time, because, I mean, while you're waiting, at least you're doing the work, right? So when, or if they do come forward with a higher commitment, then you're ready. But do you want to wait that long? That's up to you. Okay, and now seek. I feel like you're really reaching out to spirit at this time for divine guidance on this situation. I really feel like you're trying to harness that inner peace. And look, there's two birds here. So I really feel like you're asking spirit, what is going on with this? Why am I in this situation? Where is this relationship going? I need some answers. Is it worth, forging ahead and waiting for them? Or should I let this go and move on? Like, I feel like this question has come up so many times for you guys. Well, spirit is here to say, take that time out and really meditate on this, or find some divine guidance. We're going to clarify, so maybe some divine guidance is coming through now. Please tell us what seek means. Please clarify seek. What do my Capricorn need to seek at this moment? Obviously answers. 3 more cards. Okay. Well, they really answered. I don't know if this is going to be the answer you guys want, but they have answered. And here is the Empress, the divine feminine coming through. This is definitely your energy. You are the nurturing, grounded one. The Empress is all about rebirth, fertility, just confidence in herself and inner knowing, tapped into the divine intuition, harnessing just like a happy home life. She's very much the divine feminine, and they have both come into this reading. So this is very much a twin flame reading, and we all know that twin flames, when they come together, are like this. So it's never an easy relationship, and a lot of times they unfortunately don't work out because you ultimately come together to teach each other lessons, and once those lessons have been learned, a lot of times you go your separate ways and come back. It's this like crazy dance that goes on. Doesn't mean you can't make it work, just that is typically what twin flames do. Okay, so you sought these answers and they're coming forward with them. So here is the Six of Cups. So in the upright, the Six of Cups speaks of like someone from your past returning, someone like nostalgic memories coming forward, memories, all this, just something from the past coming forward. So this could even be like childhood memories, but in the reverse, it's like childhood trauma, or it could be someone who, you know, you're walking away from, and someone that is not coming forward from the past. There, you know, there's just, it's kind of done. So it very much no returning. And I feel like you're walking away. You are abandoning this situation. So here's the Eight of Cups. That is walking away from a difficult situation, basically giving up hope on it, just leaving it behind. It's no longer serving you. It's no longer serving your purpose. And they couldn't have clarified this anymore, because here's the Ace of Cups in reverse. No new beginnings for a relationship as of right now. There's like a false start here. So perhaps you guys gave it a go and it just started to falter quite a bit. But you can also see, like, if this is in reverse, your cup is not full. It's not even close to full. It's completely empty. So perhaps you've been giving so much of yourself in this relationship, and now you're just depleted like crazy, waiting to be filled up by them. But they're not giving anything much in return because they have all of this work to do. And that's unfortunate. And this is what happens with twin flames, is one may be ready, but the other one's still doing the work. So that's why, you know, you come in, you come out, you come in, you come, like, it's just an endless cycle. But they're showing me that you're walking away from this. And because of that, you have a peace of mind again. So here's the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords upright is like anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, fears, like nightmares, basically. But in the reverse, that's over. You're no longer in your head. You're not over analyzing anymore. You're not fearful of moving forward. You are at peace. And they're showing me you're coming to an end of a very difficult situation. You're coming out of it and you are exhausted. Like this relationship has just been exhausting you because you can't keep up. You don't know what's coming or going. You don't know if they're in it or not, so to speak. Like, it's very wishy-washy energy that I'm feeling here. And because of that, like, you're walking away and you're done. You're like, you know, you're at your wit's end. And once you walk away, they're showing me Nine of Pentacles. You're feeling so much more stable and prosperous. You're moving forward on your own. You are able to support yourself again and just ground yourself. No longer waiting. You're reaping the rewards of all the energy and time that you put into yourself because this person just couldn't take the time to step forward. I know that's not what everyone wants to hear. But hey, that doesn't mean they won't be coming back. It may be just that you guys need time apart, like good time apart, so that they can get their life back in order before they come back. So your romance angel cards: let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I mean, I feel like you've been doing that and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. And sometimes yes, you have to let go of control issues. So stop trying to control the relationship. Stop trying to force them into a commitment if they're not going to commit. Sometimes you have to just come to terms with it and be like, they're just not ready. And that hurts. I know that hurts because you are so in it. You are so invested. But, you know, if it's naturally going to unfold that they can't do this, you can't force it. And they're showing separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Spirit is very much saying, hey, you guys need to go your separate ways, even if it's just for now. It's time to let this go because it's holding you back. It's holding back your potential. It's driving you crazy. And you're putting your life on hold in a sense because you're waiting for this person to finally be where you're at, and they're just not there. They're not even close. Their energy, like frequency, is like, you're up here and you're like, hey, let's do this. I'm ready for this higher commitment. And they're just like trudging along, trying, oh, back down. Like, that's what I'm getting anyways. You've been very patient, Capricorns. I'll give you that. Calling in your soulmate is your last card. So it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it could be that this separation, although very needed, and who knows how long it could take, could very well be just what your relationship needs if you guys want to come back together in time. Like right now, you guys are not coming back together. Like, you are not in a place, they are not in a place to do this wholeheartedly. But you're calling in your soulmate. So I feel like you guys are not ready to let go of this. And so, yeah, you guys might need that time apart, but I feel like your heart's still going to be there with them because they are your twin flame. They are your counterpart. And, you know, you are rooting for them to be able to live a much nicer, healthier, happier life. But unfortunately, you can't do the work for them. They have to do that themselves. You're just there to support in any way you can. But even that comes to an end eventually because, you know, you have a life of your own to live. So live it. And you guys very well might find your way back to each other eventually when you both are back up to par. Okay, Capricorn, that is your January 2021 New Year reading. If any of this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and check out my By Luna's Light Facebook page for live collective readings. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, pop those into the comment box below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.